Sure. Sure.
Perfect timing. Just the right time to pause the video.
Put the pause.
It was a pause. It was a pause. It was a pause to the video.
Bop bop.
So, welcome to another episode of FQRY Saturday. I guess that's the title because that's what you put on every Saturday. FQRY Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, my name is this Cheza. As you can see, we have a new view of the way it looks, and
Can you add people to this?
I could. I just have to send them the link.
Huh.
Yep, yep,
Well,
yep.
well, well. Let's see who
Marie
tunes in.
Marie said hi, fellas. She's in here. Hello, Marie.
Marie.
You can see the comments, right?
I don't think so.
You should be able to see them all too through the same app, so you don't have to go over to Facebook because it's
Oh,
right there. It's right there in your face,
wait a second.
right
Oh,
there in your face.
well,
You
well,
see
well,
it.
well, well. Technology goodie, man. Dang.
So it's at one time. So now I have to you can use your cell phone is free. You can use it
Right.
up,
You can do whatever.
do what you want. If there's stuff we want to see, I can throw that up on screen. There's a few things we're gonna have to cover, but can you give us an intro, please?
Sure. Even though we grew up in the same house as adults, a little bit different. Which way is it? That way? This way. He's the music man.
Relationships. Oh, I got it right on the first try. Relationships.
And this is Fucker.
Oh, I messed that up. No, no. That you see what I did? I went this way. Yeah. So this is fucking. So, how was your week, bro?
Big up Australia, by the way.
What did they do?
I don't know. She said she's from Australia. Marie.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I remember you. You're here every week.
Bop bop.
What up? What up? What up? What up?
I don't know. The week was, fuckery, right? Pretty much. Between the weather, between what's going on with Canadian news, what's happening in Texas. It was over here we had a couple of snowstorms that didn't hit, but then hit, but didn't hit. So it was like, oh man. So you're always planning and you're getting things ready, salting, and oh man. All that salt for nothing, bro. It was like 1 inch of snow.
Really? That's it?
That
Heard
was it.
Texas lost power. Everything went crazy over there. Like they
Right.
went nuts. Then I
Right,
start
right.
seeing posts about people are like, it's not the windmills. It's not this. Like people are really going crazy blaming the windmills.
Yeah,
Sagacity.
they're on their own power grid. So like
Okay.
America has like eastern and western power grids, and Texas for some reason has its own.
Because it's
So they-
huge.
So they say it's a conspiracy theory that we're using weather manipulation again. Remember there was that one time when there was snow in like Atlanta or something like that, and they could
Yeah.
pick the snow up and set it on fire.
What?
Yeah, look that shit up. It's kind of crazy.
That's
So they're saying that it's
cool.
just like the China is very open about. I guess I shouldn't say that before we get shut down, but they're very open about weather manipulation.
Right.
So some are saying that's what's going on in Texas, so that they have to concede to the government and change their power grid.
Oh, okay. Well, that's new. That's weird. It reminds me of a story a bus driver told me. It was one of the bus rides I was taking from like Hartford to Sudbury, and it was like winter time, so we were running through the snow. But he was like, it was like the milk run, so it was pretty much me and the bus driver. Like I felt like an asshole if I sat all the way in the back because I'm like, it's only us two, like,
Mhm.
you know what I mean? So we just talked the whole time, and he was telling me there was one time he was in, I believe it was somewhere like in Texas, and it snowed, and so he goes to drive. And the police is like stopping him, like, you can't drive through here. You can't drive through here. He looked at a police officer. He's like, I'm from Canada. Police officer goes, "Oh, go right ahead." Let him go right through. He's like, "Oh, you understand this stuff. You understand this." But yeah,
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I zoned out for a second, so I kind of missed the meat and potatoes of the story because you went from there and you were like, "Yeah," and that's Canadian. I was like, "Oh shit." I missed the good
yeah.
part. I missed what we all supposed to be like. Yeah, yeah.
If y'all guys
My
don't
bad.
know, this is the
My
moment
bad.
that I'm not sure which strain it is, but it's setting in.
My bad.
It's setting in
My
on them.
bad. No, because it's like a new setup. So I'm like staring at everything, like, oh man, okay, cool. You can do that. All right. Yeah, like Sagacity's talking. Like, oh, he said, oh shit, the bus. So I'm doing all this.
Oh,
And you were talking. I was like, oh shit, I missed the
I am
meat
so
and
sorry.
potatoes.
I forgot I can do stuff like this. Sagacity said, Australia, stand up.
Bop, 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 bop.
Jason Fillmore, Utah in the house. What's
Utah, salute.
good? Picton.
If
Always
you
say
watch
that shit
the
wrong.
basketball, your boy scored 50 points last night. Was it 2 nights ago?
On
Last
Utah?
night? Yeah. The guy from Canada.
Nice.
50. Dropped the big 50. He was at 84% shooting that night. Fuck.
Yeah. You got a foot or two in Picton. Scass remembers your story. The fake snow. The
Not
bus
my
ride to
story.
Hartford.
Not my story.
Between the two of us, you told the story, so it's your story, okay?
Man.
The bus ride Hartford to Sudbury was crazy. It was pretty much 24 hours. I would have to sometimes stay overnight in New York and stay overnight in Toronto. There was a few times. It was crazy.
Even if you don't stay nowhere, that ride is 24.
It's long.
Because
And
it hits every fucking, like, it stops in Buffalo, then goes back this way. And you're like, why did we have to do that? Like, because it's the only one that goes through the borders. So you're like, oh, fuck.
A lot of transfers, too. A lot of transfers.
Man.
But yeah. Scassu says, the gist of my story was Canadians can drive in the snow better than Texans.
I would hope so. You know what I mean? Just like, I'm sure that, you know, a sunny day, they could tear somebody from Sudbury up. like, you know what I mean? Like, we're not used to having clear conditions all the time.
Yeah.
So imagine like trying to race somebody in clear conditions, like on Indy. The Indy guy's always gonna win. But on snow, I got his ass.
Right.
Got him. Because I remember when I first got here, people don't know to go side to side. So if you get stuck this way, you try to reverse lightly and, you know, you do the rock thing.
You do the
rock. When you get going, you just turn your steering wheel left and right.
Yeah.
And you can get up hills, you can get out of the spot. But all I kept seeing was people going,
try to go up and down.
I'm like, what are you doing? You're just making it deeper. And like, because we learned that since we're like 16, right? So, you know, when I came up here, like, yo, you guys are making it big. Oh, man. Now you're telling them, like, yeah, you got to put like sand or you got to put like something so it gets grip. And they're like, oh, man.
You don't got to do all that. But if you look at it basically, when you go left and right, you're pretty much clearing the snow under the tire to get your tire to hit the road as close as possible. So doing that, it's like you're just pushing yourself forward.
Man, it was one of those like, I'm glad I'm Canadian moments. Like, remember that hill by the I don't know if it's Crown Plaza. Remember when you get into they take the exit to go to the main street in Hartford.
Okay, yeah.
And they have the Crown Plaza hill.
Yeah.
So it was snow, and I'm seeing BMWs getting stuck. I see Benzes getting stuck. I see a truck slowly sliding down. So we got to go that way. So we do the whole like, and I looked at her. I'm like, I got this. And she looked at me like, I think you do. I said, cool. Watch this. The entire time, all I did was do this. Slow as fuck, right? But
yeah, you go slow.
I made it up, and people looking at me like, what the
fuck? This man like the turtle in the hair race, like slow and steady wins the race, people.
And we made it all the way up, and people were just amazed. Like I passed at least 6 stranded cars. Just like, dudes, you guys are spinning the tire too fast, and you don't know about the back and forth.
But yeah. So today there's a lot more comments on the snow, but which one is making you laugh? We can throw that up. Emmanuel says, Canada sounds like the state of Ohio. I've never been to Ohio, so I don't know. The only thing I know
That
about
means
Ohio is
you guys are awesome. That's
Lil
what it
Bow
means.
Wow. Lil Bow Wow's from Ohio. That's their claim to fame to me.
No, LeBron's their claim. What are you talking
Oh,
about, bro? Come on, man.
yes.
Don't be
Cleveland.
disrespectful, bro. Don't be
Cleveland is
disrespectful, man. Oh my God. Man, the man just did disrespect. Nah, we ain't doing that to y'all, man. It's like he said, you know what Canada's claim to fame is? Bryan Adams. You're gonna be like, what the fuck you talking about? We got Drake, you know. Yeah, you know, we got bigger people.
Nickelback is Canada's claim to fame.
Man.
Oh, Sagacity, he came to say Kalarmi was from Ohio too.
That makes so much sense.
People don't know the shade that just
Army
came out of Dwight's mouth. You guys don't know the shade.
But it was like, because when you think of the Woo and all that, you're always thinking they're New Yorkers. But when you hear Killer Art, like I'm like, there's something off about them. But they're part of the Woo. You know what I mean? They kill Army. Like, so I was always like, but I knew something was off. 20 years later, thanks, Sagacity. Thank you.
Now you got it.
Now I got it. Now I know why.
Well, okay. All right. So let's get into our topic today.
Bop, bop, bop.
There were some questions I saw. I don't know if people are following the FQRY Timeline, but they felt there was a narrative being pushed within this timeline.
What was that?
Well, let's see if people can read the timeline and see. So let's do one of these. So first,
oh shit. Oh, let me tell you, you're doing this every week now. You know that, right? This is golden, man. Like, this is cool. You can look at things, press things. Shit, does it play?
So the first post he put up was Bobby Womack.
Bop, bop.
I don't know if you guys know about Bobby Womack.
He's the biggest pimp I've ever.
This man, let me just read you the blurb. This is Bobby Womack, the most disrespectful man in Black history. His best friend was Sam Cooke, and he slept with his wife. Then he showed up to Sam Cooke's funeral wearing Sam's suit. Then he married Sam's wife, and then he cheated on Sam's wife with Sam's daughter. Yo, this man's cold-blooded.
Cold, man. You know what we call that? Like, we call that fuckery, bro.
Listen.
Fuckery. And didn't like go back to it. Sam Cooke. Didn't Sam Cooke had a song about that? Don't trust your best friends and shit like that.
Yeah. Let me go right back to the main post. But yes, he had. What was the song? Hold on, let me get to all the comments.
I'm not that the whole Motown 70s, 80s. I don't even know when it was. I'm not into
Here's
that
the song right here. I wish he didn't trust me so much.
Woo!
First and foremost, let's talk about the titles. Can we talk about the titles they had in those days? The man's title, the title of the song. I wish he didn't trust me so much. How didn't Sam know?
Bruh.
How didn't Sam know? Did you watch the video? I watched the video. I'm not gonna put the video up because we would get cut off Facebook for playing the video. But
why did he
listen? This is the first time I ever heard this song, but he's the lyrics are, this is my this is my best friend. Like, it's my best friend, like my road dog, my number one. Like, he trusts me with everything. But
listen, if he has
why does he trust me with his girl? We have the same tastes.
That is relative to Bobby Womack in some way. If I ever see you, y'all get one rotted box. So I never heard nothing like that in my life, bro.
That is a wickedness, man.
All you got to be is just, he's my uncle's uncle. Wow, you're getting a clap from me, bro, because that's disrespect on another level. I wish he didn't trust me so much. Man, listen.
No, did you listen to the lyrics though? Like he talks about
Man,
how
listen.
much his friend trusts him around this and that.
Man,
And is
listen.
like, why would he trust me around his girl? He knows we have the same taste. He left town and
Man,
left
listen.
like, bro, yo, he's wicked,
Man,
man.
listen. That's all I can say, man. Like, come on. Come on.
So
Come on, man. Come
that
on. I don't even know what to say, people. This is madness.
so
Sorry. I have to big up my boy, Sam Cooke. Brother, I don't know what you did to this man, Bobby, but damn it, I don't think he was listening to your lyrics, man. I don't think it was. Come on now. How you gonna do this to this man, man? You gonna do this to
yeah,
this
man.
man? To this man.
Like Brendan is saying right now.
Ever since.
What did Quincy
Never been
Jones say?
alone. Come on, man.
Everyone was fucking everyone back then, man.
Holy shit, man. If you all right, I get it. I get your point. But if you're gonna pick one person not to do it to,
You'd think so. The one person.
the one, just the one I'm not gonna do it to.
Manuel
Like, and he
says.
found him. And Sam Cooke found him.
He still showed up to the funeral with the man
in his suit, and nobody boxed him down. Oh, come on, man. Y'all didn't love Sam, man. Y'all didn't love Sam, man.
Well, Michael says it just said at the same time. People need to get boxed sometimes.
That's a rotted box, Reggie. You have to put the rotted in front of that one, man. Come on, man. Imagine this. Just play this scenario. We're sitting at the funeral. Sam's dying. We all hear speculation that Bobby is been sleeping or trying to talk to Sam's wife. So we're like, oh, when Bobby show up, it's gonna be a little different, right? So we chilling, and we look, and I go, Chad, ain't that Sam's suit? Ain't that Sam's suit? You're like, I think that's Sam's suit. He might even come over and say, hey, man, I borrowed this from Sam.
I don't know.
And you have to box at that point. You have to box.
Was Bobby known to be a shooter? Did he keep his little 6 shooter right here all the time that people knew? They're like, you know what?
Like Gucci
leave
man.
Him alone.
Was he a Gucci man?
Yeah, is there something wrong with Bobby?
Was he a little off?
Wrong with Bobby?
Man.
But yeah, Sagacity says, sound like Sam Cooke didn't have any friends. Corrine said he was significantly younger than Cooke's wife and that he had to get permission to marry her, which is weird. If that's not a joke.
Like, that's back in the day, though, man.
That's true.
That's back in the day. Like,
that's true.
They had to grow up. I mean, like a 6-year-old's not like a 6-year-old now. You ever see a 6-year-old now, bro? You'd be like, there's no way I was this stupid, man. There's no way when I was 16 I was this stupid, man.
No, sometimes you look at 16-year-olds now, and then you have to remember that Nas wrote Illmatic or something like that at their age.
Yeah, they is. Like, you know what I'm saying? Mob Deep.
What? Mob Deep.
Infamous. You know, like these are what
different time
18, 19-year-olds are doing. Like when I see these 16-year-olds, man, I'm like, what is going on? But so the more spoiled you get, the more freedoms you get. The next generation's children get more spoiled, right? So imagine them, Sam Cooke. That woman knew how to cook. She knew how to clean. She knew how to, remember those little stupid rules back in the day for what women should do when they meant they'd be like, you have to make sure the house
cook
is ready,
clean, make sure, and all that stuff.
That's like a 16-year-old. She can sew. I guarantee she can sew her ass off. Guarantee you that.
She can hem up some pants.
She can hem, man. Let me tell you, man.
Hem up some pants. It's true though, because whenever we'd have like big family gatherings, the aunties would be like, "Who needs their pants hem? Just send them over to this house, and everybody just get them all hem up."
Yeah.
But so that was the beginning of the journey of the week. That was the first.
That's post. Wicked. People don't even think to do that, man. Like that's man. Is Bobby still alive? Like, what was his karma? Because he did a lot of shit and wrote about it. Come on, man. What was his karma? What happened? Come on. Does anybody have any
Bobby
dirt
Womack,
on Bobby?
what did he
Because it
do?
seemed like he just won in life. Like he is a winner. He's literally like anything I do always goes my way. Always goes my way.
What? Hold on. This man died in 2014.
See, I'm telling you, he lived life, man. He's like a winner. Imagine this. This is the guy that found me, brings me into his home. I say, I'm going to take his girl.
Listen, Sam Cooke died in 1964.
I'm going to take his girl.
He died 50 years after. And just said, I'm just going to scoop up everything.
Did he have like erectile dysfunction or something? Like, what was his karma? That's what I want to know. What was his karma? People, what was his karma?
Wait, Brandon is saying you're Bobby Womack.
I'm trying to be Bobby, man. You trying to tell me anything?
Hold on, before you
works?
say that. Before you say that, this is what he said.
What?
He said, "You saying don't to us, but you need to say to each other." I said, "You trying to say you're Bobby Womack?"
Man, listen. I should have looked him up. He lived a hell of a life, right? I would never even think to do that.
You know that reminds me of, remember
come on, wear the man's clothes, bro. Wear the man's clothes.
What was the movie? Walk Hard.
You ever done that? Like, I'm sure we all had it. I don't mean to cut you, but hear me out. We've all had women that had boyfriends, and sometimes they leave shit. Have you ever looked at something and go, I wonder if I could fit in that?
No.
That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
No,
this man went through and was like, hey, I like this. You know what? I'm going to wear it to the funeral. Dude, he was next level, man. And no one did a documentary on him. Fuck, man, we missed. I hope there's a documentary somewhere out there about Bobby. Bobby Woe. I'm going to change my name to Bobby Woe. That's my Bobby Woe.
So Bobby Womack, the cause of his death was not announced, but he had suffered from cancer, Alzheimer's disease, and battled with drug addiction.
Yeah. See, karma have to come bite your ass. But if he was laid up like fucking Tony Soprano the whole time, I'd be like, what?
So Yassi says, I wonder if I could fit in that. Well done.
Man, I'm telling you, man.
Touché.
I'm trying to tell you, that's wild, bro.
But
you were talking about some movie?
No, that's nothing. Let's go back to your narrative. So the narrative of the week. So it started with Bobby Womack. The second narrative that came up was this one.
Oh man, not this one.
So,
not this one.
Christopher Turner said typical simp behavior. Because
wait, let me ask a question. Green, do you have a webcam? Because we'll add you to this right now. Let me know if you have a webcam right now, and we'll send you a link so you can discuss this, because it's gonna get wavy in a bit. Go ahead.
We got two of these. There are two separate ones we'll get into. So this one, Russell Simmons admits his biggest fear is losing Sierra, and this guy Christopher Turner seems upset. He said, "Typical simp behavior. You're a highly paid football star." ? It's not a question mark. He is. Bitches gonna be lined up to F with you. Sierra don't even look that good. You can get somebody way finer than her.
You see what I'm saying? Wait. Let's dissect this motherfucker, man. You
don't
have to be disrespectful. The whole thing.
Break the
you
whole
don't have to be disrespectful though. Why? Sierra's good looking, bro. Like that's when you're like, maybe he's a little off. Sorry, continue.
You're more valuable than she is. She should be afraid of losing you. She's a washed-up R&B singer. If you leave, I doubt she's going to be able to get anyone else of your caliber, unless they're also a simp. All right.
So I guess we have to start out. What is a simp?
So a simp is, from what I learned, is a man who pays for women's favors, not as in like sexual favors, but it's like he just does everything.
Bro, was that Urban Dictionary, bro?
No. No, that was pretty good though. Thank you.
Somebody that pays for
Women's favorites.
women's favors. You're like, the first thing comes to your mind is like, what the fuck is a favor?
That's why I said not sexual
No,
favors, but just to have her around. Like he just is like he spends to keep her around when he doesn't need to.
Simp. All right.
So he's a simp.
All
So
right.
he's not a pimp. He's a simp.
Simp. Well, my understanding is kind of the same. Just somebody that does too much. You're a simp. When you're trying to court a woman, but you're going over and beyond. You're like, bruh, you don't have to do all that. That's simp behavior.
Well,
You're being extra. You're doing too much. When they say saying that shit, that's simp shit.
Kareen says a rub and tug is a favor. All right.
I told you, do you have a fucking video camera?
No, she said, no, I do not. No, I do not.
But yeah, so the idea that leave that up because I can't see it.
Okay.
Why is saying I'm afraid to lose my wife simp behavior?
Yeah,
I understand on the surface. It's like you're the breadwinner, so she should be saying that about you. So I get that part, but why is that simp behavior though? Like,
he married her for a reason. You
right.
know what I mean? Like most times you get married to somebody because you don't like there's a part of you that doesn't want to lose them to someone else as well. It's not the main reason, but you want this person and you don't want to lose this person to somebody else. And
that's the point, man. If you get married to somebody, shouldn't you be afraid to lose them? Like, isn't that the whole point of marriage? Like, I don't want to lose this person. So that would be one of the fears you would have. Like, I don't,
you would assume so.
That's what I would say. If I'm getting married to somebody, trust me, if we're getting a divorce, I'm gonna be the guy that talks to himself, the one that's just always like, why? Like, I'm gonna be nuts for a long time because I'm married, so it's like, I don't know if it's some behavior, but
and also
because you see what he says, like her occupation, you keep talking about she's not this, like you're a washed up R&B
like
singer,
she's washed up, all that. She doesn't even look like that good. He can find people better looking than her.
Damn, like that one's like, fuck, man. I've never heard anybody say that Sierra's not good looking. Ever. This is the first in my life.
Yeah.
People say she's too skinny.
They used to say like she was a man. They used to say she was a man.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
But
I've never heard.
True say everything he's saying is just from what he sees. He's not even talking about the person she is. Like he doesn't even know who the person she is.
Right.
To Russell. Like he doesn't like you don't know. I don't know. You don't know like the back end. Like what do they do in the background? Like what are their conversations? What does she actually do for this man type thing? You know what I mean?
I don't know, man.
And
but
also
I'm gonna talk as a man.
Mm-hmm. No, I was gonna say also they have children.
Shit.
They have children, so it's like there's a fear in that loss as well, because in losing her, you lose it all. There's a big possibility you lose it all. So, but there's many reasons to fear.
And there's people that are like I hate this bitch, but I don't want to lose my kids. You know what? I might have to just lose these kids. Like some people are just like, I love my kids, but man, I cannot stand this woman, man. I cannot stand this woman. So it's not like a fear like that. But I'm gonna talk as a man. When I heard it, a grown man professing that he's afraid to lose his woman, the man part of me said, shut the fuck up, man. Bro. We all feel like that, right? Like we all have that soft, but that's for our ladies, right? So when you put it out there, you're just like, dude, stop, man. You're doing too much, bro. Like, I get it. You want to let everybody know that you love your girl, but cut that shit out. That's what I initially, like, as a man, like the man part of me was like, dude, like that, like, you know, people that do too much, they put like, they do everything online. Look, I'm I'm at the club with my girl. I'm at dinner with my girl. Me and my girl are at the waterfall. Me and my you're just like, dude, you're doing too much. Like it seems like you're afraid to lose that person. Could that be what this man was saying the whole time? This is why Russell is a simp because he's just doing too much. And if you didn't have to worry about losing a woman, then you wouldn't have to act like a simp. So that was the man side of me.
All right, and then what did your feminine side say?
It's not feminine. It's the realist. Like, do you actually care, and do you not? I'm like, no, I don't care. Personally, I don't. Because it's like, why wouldn't you want to do that?
Also, Russell, I gotta assume Russell wasn't like the coolest guy in high school. You know what I mean?
He probably was.
Was he?
The star athlete? Yeah,
was he
might
always
he might
like
have
the
been,
number one. Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was the short dude that everybody picked. You're like, dude, he can play, man. Trust me, he can play. And he played all sports. He played baseball and football are his main sports, but he could play everything. He was like a Stanley Jonas. He was just like, dude, he does everything. But he looked chubby and fat though.
Okay. Oh, let me.
Yeah.
A lot of people be talking, man. They're feeling you.
What are fuckers doing? What up, my fuckers?
I said he used to think simp meant simpleton, but he's old.
Yep.
Overly sympathetic, emphasis on sympathetic.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
So yes, he said that's what I thought. Now I don't know what simp behavior is given the current culture.
No, it's correct, right? But simp behavior is okay now. That's the only difference.
Ian Joseph said Wilson is a joke. He is trying to show that she is God's gift to the world. Mm-hmm. And question, why is he publicizing it? Like, why is he going out publicly saying it?
Because when he did the Future Son thing, I felt like he was doing a little too much as well. Like, well, dude, what are you doing? Like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, me and my son. I was like, bro, you don't have to. You don't have to press send on any of this stuff.
It can just be like, I'm here. Like, the man needs. It's what it is. Like, but yeah.
But he did was that. So I guess this is just the type of guy he is, right? Or his publicist or whoever controls that part of their life.
Man, I can't remember who this guy is. He's an actor, but he's always like the really nice guy in public, but in the background, he's like the asshole husband who's like beating his wife, and he always has like that little cheesy mustache. Black guy. He's from I believe he's from Days of Our Lives or something like that. But this is what Russell Wilson reminds me of. Like in public, he's like super nice, but in the background, he's like, "Oh, bitch, you better lay down, eat cake, anime." Like. He does some crazy shit.
But that was wild because remember that happened to Tyson. Tyson did not know what's her name was going to go on the interview and be like, yes, I feel abused with Mike. Yes, I am scared. And Mike was just sitting there like, what?
He's like, what is going on?
We didn't rehearse this. What was this? It was Robin Givens.
Robin Givens, yeah.
I was like, fuck. I thought it was a fake. Like the whole time when I was watching, I was like, oh, that's fake. It was like, Mike tore up the house after that.
From what I see, Christopher Turner upset Emmanuel. Emmanuel said, this dumb is calling Sierra a washed up R&B singer. Who the F is he think he is? You don't even know who the first what the is your status unless you lived at wife or have a bank account. That's the F down.
Pop.
There was a lot of errors in there, but a lot of emotion as well. A lot of emotion.
That looks like if you see how the fuck part are exactly the same.
Yeah.
He was talking in speak to text. So it's always gonna fuck it up.
Oh, okay. Look at you. Look, in a nutshell, he made 2 errors.
Nutshell. Pause. Ooh. Ooh, you got pause, bro. You got
pause. One, he tried to rehabilitate her past. Good. And 2, he's making too many comments publicly. You're trying to show that all men that he is all knowing.
Pop. But you know what? We're so used to not seeing men praise women that's kind of like annoying. Like when men do, like, oh fuck, man. But like our sons, man, we fathers show off they sons. Holy shit, man! Like for no reason, son is sleeping. You're like, okay, so it's like, all right, just do your wife. Everybody, all men be like, why are you doing all that, man? That's too much. But if it's son, you don't even care. You go like, yeah, he is sleeping. Yeah, he's cool, man. He's a cool little sleeper, man. Look at him. So it's just I don't think we're just used to hearing that much praise. Because when the ones that do it, it just back in high school, you're the ones that like, yo, dude, she doesn't like you. No, I gotta try harder. And you're like, dude,
no, don't do that.
like
Actually, at the last place I worked at, there was a guy like that. So there was like this little Indian girl, little pretty girl, and this little white dude, and he kept hitting on her, and she kept saying like, "Bro, no, I'm not interested. I don't want to date you." So every week he would come with a gift for her, and she's like, "No, I don't want to take a gift." And then Valentine's Day came. The man had roses and chocolate sent to her to the point where she actually broke down crying and had to go to HR and like, yo, he won't stop. And HR had to take him in like, bro, she does not want you. And if you do anything again, you will get fired. So that's why he stopped. But he was just like, yeah, he was going real hard. But yeah, let me
pause. Bow.
I did it before you. And before, let me go two more. Corinne said Russell's not afraid to be vulnerable.
Oh, cut the shit. Next.
Scassity said, you ain't got no feminine side.
Goddamn right.
But the man is sensitive.
Say with your goddamn chest. Say with your chest.
The man might be sensitive because
I'm extra sensitive.
The next post that came up on the FQRY timeline was true or false. Another Russell Wilson put these two men in front of most women, remove their celebrity status, and 9 out of 10 women would choose Future over Russell. Do we believe this? Is there a belief in this? Do you believe this, sir? Do you believe people will choose? Are you reading?
Yeah, I was looking at the comments. I'm like, oh man.
Oh, we can get to it. Which one?
Miss, I don't know, Smith.
All right, Phoebe. What's Phoebe saying? Why so passionate about someone else's passion for anything?
Stop. How did you know that said Phoebe? You see how I just skipped it? I was like, Smith.
You've never seen the word Phoebe? Oh,
never.
I have watched Friends. I have watched Friends, and that's how you
spell
Phoebe.
Fuck it up. I was gonna say Phoebe. Phoebe. But you said it so quick. I was like, man, holy shit! How do you know it said that? Sorry, go ahead. My bad.
All right. So why passionate about someone else's passion for anything? Some folks feel that about the loss of a car. So you both feel it too hard. Why do you care so much? I don't get it.
I mean, it's just entertaining. Like they're entertainers. They brought us into their world, their lives, and we're invested in it. So if they didn't bring it to us, then we wouldn't give a fuck. It's sort of like what's his name? That the rapper that always gets himself in trouble by talking.
Boosie.
The older one. Boosie. Yeah. How'd you know? See, you're getting good at this game. So he said, what did he say just recently? Something, but he basically answered a question. And people kept saying, why are you so... He said something about this. And he said it like simp behavior. And people are like, who cares what he has to say? I'm like, motherfuckers. They asked him a question and he answered it. Like, he's not going around on his live saying, yeah, Russell Wilson is... No, he was like, I think it was Vlad TV asked him a question. So what do you think about this? No, they were talking about not Russell Wilson. Diddy, his son, and that girl. And he
Lori.
He was like, yo, that's
simp. But he won't marry her. Like he's like, call him Michael B. Jordan a simp because no street nigga, no street whatever would want to marry somebody with so much bodies under her or whatever. Yeah. And
then people got mad at him like, oh, why did anybody take advice from him? They're like, no, he asked them a question, people. Like, let's get over that. Like when people ask the question, I get it. Like some people are like, oh, just didn't then just avoid that question.
Right.
Then what's the point of having you on the show then? Like people are gonna be like, you're gonna just do this to all my
Yeah.
questions?
More times,
Like,
if you ignore those
yeah,
questions,
like
they
you're like,
just
okay
won't
then.
interview you. They
Yeah,
won't
they're like,
bring
all
you
right,
in.
thanks.
Like,
Thanks for being here. All right.
that's pretty much it.
But most people already know what question is coming.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
also a big reason that well, to me, that people pay so much attention to what people say that are celebrities
Mm.
is that we all know that celebrities have power. And anything that they say can be pushed as not an agenda, but it can convince somebody to start thinking the way that those people think.
They got leverage.
You know what I mean? So it's like when they say something like this, a guy like Christopher Turner would jump up and be like, nah, you can't say that. You can't be out here acting like a simp. Because if you start doing that, my little nephew who like you might start thinking to do that. And then this person might start doing, you know what I mean? So it's the influence that they have over people. So when you say that, your influence as a celebrity is going to be pushed. That's why a lot of celebrities get shut down when they got. That's why Disney doesn't let their celebrities talk. Disney's like, no,
they always get themselves in trouble, man.
None of you guys can talk. Don't give it anything about anything.
Anybody that likes reading, and that's all actors and directors and screenwriters and all them people do. Always in conspiracy shit. Always, because they read a lot, so they just, oh, did you read this? So yeah, they're just like, yeah, about that. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, another one. Emmanuel said, "What is wrong with voicing your love to the world? If this person is the love of your life, is everything to you. What is wrong with letting the world know that?"
Cool. Do you tell everybody every day what sandwich you love every day? Do you tell everybody how much you love your car? Like, you don't have to. But no one's gonna be like, oh, look at this guy. He loves his Mercedes, man. He tells us every fucking day. Hey,
yeah.
You know what? I really love my car, man. I really love my car. You know what I love? Love my dog, man. Love my fucking dog every day, man. Love him.
Some people will actually tell you that every day.
But I'm saying, but that's where you go, okay, we get it. Like, you don't have to do it every day. Because it's like, yeah, like, we get it. Like, but you can if you want to. But that's what you're asking, why people, like, that's the like, we get it. Like, you love your car. All right.
So we had a few responses to this true or false from the women in the crowd. I'll throw it to Kareen. Kareen said no. 9 out of 10 women will throw stale pee on Future.
No, that's not true at all. There's one thing that the futures out there know is that they have the look that women like, and they know how to talk to women. Most guys that look like Future are like players, right? Because they have charisma. Like, it's a natural thing to them. But when you have somebody who's not used to women try to talk to you, it comes off like, dude, like, where's your confidence? Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, the other dude has confidence. Like, you talk to him like, all right, girl, all right, my bad. You know, they do things. You'd be like, because they are very confident. So it's not 9 out of 10, please.
Well, then, this is what Phoebe says. If 9 out of 10 want a funk boy community penis with 8 baby mamas, no.
Nobody wants it. But if you're stuck in a room with them, guess who you're picking? Trust me on this.
So you're saying if they're stuck in a room with these two, not knowing any history about the two of them,
like, this literally, like, if you don't know anything, like, you just seen them in a room, who you're going after, come on now.
You don't know Future's history. You don't know Russell Wilson's history. You don't know Russell Wilson is a star athlete in school. You don't know like, Future has 8 baby moms. You just look at these two guys. Two of them in one day come and approach you.
And even you talk. One is super smooth, sensational, or whatever he said. You know what I mean? And he's funny. Oh, she belonged to the streets. You know, that's the guy. When you talk to them, and the other guy is going to be like, yeah, you know, well, yeah, I love Lord of the Rings, Roll of Rings. You know, like, it's untold. Like, the Hobbit story is just not accurate. It's not like, you're gonna get that. Like, what the fuck?
So, none of these women believe you. Marie says, pushing the narrative.
I'm just saying. I'm talking the truth. That's all I'm doing.
Kareem says no. Most guys like Future knows which woman he can and cannot talk to, and I'm
Just
assuming
like Russell.
as he's saying that
Just like Russell.
she's saying he wouldn't try to talk to her because he knows he wouldn't be able to talk to Kareem.
That's fine. That's fine. And you know what he do? He will make you smile though. I guarantee you that.
Cammy.
That.
Oh man, I don't even know. This is a name I might not try. Cammy Dali Zakap. I just made a sound at the end. Zakapuk. But she said,
where I was at, man.
She said, no, thank you. Not her type. I'm assuming she's talking about Future. Oh, Jelly in the house. She just straight up said, they both ain't cute. We know because they're not tall. Like, we know your type. Your type is a Gavin looking guy.
And that's not Future. Come on now.
Don't call Gavin now. Future. Gavin don't look like no Future.
You said a Future looking. He has long dreads. He's tall. He's slim. You know what I mean? Like he's from down south looking. Like that sounds like a type. So maybe the skin color ain't dark enough for.
Korean says, if your rate of success is by picking the same type of woman all the time, then you would call yourself the GOAT.
Bop, bop, bop.
Ghost status. Korean says, Cheza is reading my quotes in a very combative voice.
Me.
You're welcome.
Bobby Womack and Future. Next level shit.
It's the new R&B group. The new R&B group.
We next level. Bobby's gonna hold down the vocals. I'll put the beat and Future will round it up with lyrics. Come on, man. It's easy. Light work.
Lily said, stop trying to play Gavin.
I'm just saying.
Better.
I didn't. Looking. Long dreads. Tattoos all over. Just saying.
Floridian accent.
They wear shades for no reason. I mean, it's dark as shit out at night, and you'll see them come on shades. You're like, where are we going that you still need shades at night? I mean, like, that's Florida, man. Florida, that they just have to look cool all the time, bro. I'm like, man, you guys never have an off day? No, just can't be not cool today. Everything is cool. Chill, cuz. You know how it is, cuz. Yo, boy, you trying to play me, cuz? That's how they talk. Am I lying? Chill, cuz. Nah, we don't get down like that down here. Nah, cuz. I'm like, oh, man. Just stop being cool for a second. Can't.
You can't, though. Can't. You're like Snoop Dogg to me.
Yeah. Snoop Dogg. They don't never turn off they cool.
Ian Joseph said, man, I'm just glad Future is not Haitian. I don't know what Future is, but Future got some Caribbean in him. His mannerisms and the way he sings, I believe.
What? Then it's just some news come out about Haiti or somebody from Haiti.
What they do?
Nah, I'm trying to think. But I remember Haiti taking the L just recently. It'll come to me. Don't worry.
All right. As you're thinking about that, let's get to the last narrative. The last part of the narrative being pushed today. It's still in the vibe of a Bobby Womack.
What is the narrative? So I'm on board with this shit.
So the first post that we showed was which one? Come on, man. Have you not been following? Have you not been following? The first one was Bobby Womack.
Oh yeah, Bobby. So what's the narrative there?
Bobby was showing that like you can't trust that woman. You can't trust your friend. You can't.
Oh, okay. So like Sam was a simp. All right. I get it.
And then Russell Wilson was a simp. And Future was Future.
Okay.
And then the last post was this one.
Bah!
Marvin Gaye. He said, love is misery. Marriage is. Come on, man. Stop posting up my thing, man. Get me out of here, man. Sorry, people. So it says, love is misery. Marriage is miserable. Sex is marvelous. They're not interchangeable. Wisdom. This is quoted by you. Now, this is your quote because this is not part of the quote. Right. Wisdom from the late, great Marvin Gaye.
Mm, mm, mm.
So
Mm, 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 mm.
from there, Korean
Mm,
asked,
mm,
if
mm,
you
mm.
look right here, Korean asked, is everything okay with this page? The
Mm-hmm.
level of dark post this week.
Dark, yeah. You know, men sticking up for themselves is dark to you? Is that how it goes? Oh, you want us to be like Russell all the time. Always put some positive shit for women, huh? Nah. This week you getting Bobby. Getting a little bit of future. Getting a little Marvin Gaye. That's what you get some weeks.
Yo, you sound like
Oh,
you're singing Kanye West.
I'm
You
trying to
get a
say,
little Bobby Whoa, some little future, little
hey,
Marvin. Get
women
the
can get,
FQRY timeline
you guys get
right.
a lot. This week, sorry, baby. You getting a little bit of Bobby. Getting a little bit of Bobby, man. You get a little bit of future and getting a little bit of Marvin. Because they all spitting some game. Y'all don't want to listen, but there's game to be had here. That's all. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. But to this post, remember this man was married twice.
2 times.
So it's not a man that like, oh, he's this, he's that. No, he tried. And a woman broke him. Broke him. That he started giving out gifts if we were just willing to listen. Just giving out some that, je ne sais quoi. Yeah. That's what he was doing, man. That's what he was doing.
So the narrative seems very dark, as in, is being home because of the snow. Have you feeling a little lonely, sir? Have
Yeah,
you
sure.
questioning these women? Like, is there
Left and
is
right.
there a real one out there for me? Or
Are you reading a comment or are you making the shit up?
I'm making this as I speak.
Oh, I was like, they wrote along, had some comments. I'm like, holy shit, they wrote all this.
I'm just trying to see how you're feeling. Like, was it
No, man,
lonely?
it's just
Like,
the first
had you
one.
thinking like, oh, I can't trust these girls? Like, were you playing Chris Brown? These girls ain't loyal.
No,
Like,
I think the Bobby Womack was like something I just scrolled on. And I'm like, holy shit, I was gonna post it on my personal page, but I was like, nah, give it to my fuckery people, man. This is fuckery, right? Because I did not realize to what extent this man is gone. So it blew my mind, like, holy fuck.
yeah.
A friend, and this is the guy I discovered did this to me. Like, I was blown. So I said I had to post that one. Then all week it's been about fucking Russell and Future for whatever reason. And I'm like, because that's right, because he said that he loves his wife, or he's afraid to lose his
It's
wife.
afraid to lose her. Yeah.
So everybody lost they shit over that. So I was like, all right, let me see what my fucking people have to say. What that? And the Marvin Gaye was sent to me.
Someone sent you a picture with a quote.
No, it was actual like his interview. Big salute Altamont Biggie for sending me that. It's a little blurb where it's like he was chewing gum hard, like you could tell he was in that stage of life where he just didn't give a fuck no more,
He was
man.
on his Michael Jordan, just
Yeah, he was with it, man. He was just, you could tell like, I tried and I failed, man, and I don't give a shit no more. He was in that level, and this is where we got the gifts. Got the gifts, man. Got the gifts. Love is misery, is what the man said. Come on.
love is misery, marriage is miserable, sex is marvelous,
Bop,
and
bop, bop.
they are not
They're not
interchangeable.
interchangeable.
So sex can never be misery or miserable. And
Never.
love and marriage can never be marvelous.
But he said you could have it. Like you said, you could have both at the same time. Like he was like, it'd be amazing if you can have both. He did add that. But but you could tell like it was one of those like afterthoughts. Like, yeah, I guess you could have both. Yeah, it'd be nice
Yeah.
to do that. But you could tell like the first part was what he was really feeling. Like, this is it. I've tried. Cool. I was there where I thought I was in love with the woman of my dreams, and the sex was amazing. And then we got a divorce. So now I fucking hate women. Because a lot of people, somebody put in there, oh, he's bisexual and shit like that. I'm like, and Who cares?
What does that mean?
No, they say like he was wild. That's why he loved sex so much.
Yeah.
I'm like, listen, if you ever been heartbroken, like really heartbroken, sometimes you don't bounce back, man. Especially if you have money to buy cocaine. Listen, man. imagine you married and then you have millions of dollars and you lose your woman, but you're Marvin Gaye, and you're like, you're leaving me, like, but I love you, like who are you gonna find that's better? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, all these things are going in your head, and I have money to buy cocaine.
Okay, there's always a Bobby Womack out there.
Bobby's right. Hey,
Bobby's outside. I heard you guys arguing inside. Everything fine?
Come on, my buddy.
You need a ride in every way.
I don't know why.
Ian says,
what's the name of the song again?
I don't know why he trusts me so much.
I don't know why he trusts me so much.
It's so cold, like.
Oh man.
Ian says, "Fuckery, keeping that shit real." Brendan, as long as you don't give the Ike Turner.
Nah, that's too much. That's too much. You gotta go. You gotta walk away.
Cammy broke him. She found
broke him. Man, women don't understand the power. I guess some of y'all do, but man, that's why he's trying to give up this gift. Don't go down that road, because if it ever happens that it doesn't work out, cocaine binges in your parents' basement.
All right. Yeah,
that's what he did. Remember, he moved in with his father at the end. Remember, his dad shot him. Wow, killed him. That's what happens with, like, when a man gets broken. Listen.
He regresses.
Man.
Kareem says you can be married twice to the same woman, just so you know.
And so you think getting hurt by the same person twice? Nah, man. Listen, you break a man, you break a man.
Emmanuel says he's with you. Marie said she tried.
You ever been there though? You like, you know what? I don't give a shit. If I go to jail, you know, I just don't give a fuck. You ever been to that point? Let me tell you, bro. No, just, you know what? I don't give a shit. Fuck it. If I go to jail, I go to jail. And you better hope the right people are around you at that point, man. Honestly, luckily, I have a dog that looks at me like, "What are you doing, bro?" And I just chill out because of my dog. But other than that, I had those nights. You know, hey, fuck this shit. Fuck it. Nicky 9 door with a 9 in my hand.
Marie says she tried marriage, hated it, and now she's in an 18-year committed relationship with no adultery.
Wait. What does that even mean?
I'm guessing the marriage that she tried and hated.
That's committed. The part is the part. Like, so how's that any different from marriage?
It's just committed.
18-year committed relationship. Does that mean? And she said no adultery, which is a term for marriage. So
no, well, yeah. So is there any cheating? Any cheating going on?
Yeah, like if it's just a relationship, can somebody go out there and sleep with somebody else?
Oh, questions. Jasmine. I never called her Jasmine. That's why I was like, Jasmine. Jelly. Wedding marriage is not for the weak.
Bop. Not.
Random. His father used to cross dress, but he wasn't bisexual.
That's where you got the freaky side, man. That's where you got freaky from.
Where else? There's a lot, so I'm trying to see. Should I grab
them all? In order, bro. Just boom.
Kareem said, but were Marvin's hands clean in relationship? In those relationships, he seems like the common denominator.
Why do women always do that? Why do just? But what did he do? How do you know he? Let's go.
Ian says cocaine's a hell of a drug. Rick James. Bars.
I am so glad I've never experienced that, because I think it would have ruined my life by now. Because everybody that's ever been on cocaine is like, man, listen. But it's terrifying for me because they say it gets you hype. And what if I say, you know what? I think I could run through that wall.
You learn quick. You're not the Kool-Aid man. healer quick. You're not gonna do it. That wall will knock all of that out of you. You wake up like,
I would have sobered
man,
right up. Like the cocaine would have like, whoa.
whoa. Cocaine would fall right back out your nose. Like, this
You
is
see him
not for you.
scatter. Like, never go to that dude again, man. What the fuck?
We're not for him.
What's the worst
Not for
trip
him.
ever?
What the fuck was that? What
That
the
was a
fuck was
waste.
that?
It was doing so good. We was doing so good. Why did he try to run through the damn wall?
I tried to run the wall. Like, what?
So the cocaine both looking at each other like, but that's not even drywall. I know it's fucking brick.
It's fucking brick. He really tried it.
Wow.
All right. So Kemi said she's had amazing sex and marriage twice. Maybe a third time will come. Who knows? But she's just gonna enjoy life.
Hey, you only live once, baby.
Ian, he got broken by Tammy. I feel like I've heard that name before, only in like Marvin Gaye. Like,
yeah, you sound like somebody.
Kareem said his dad shot him because the dad was abusing the mom, and Marvin stepped in. Damn, that sucks.
So he's saving his mom.
That's cool.
Oh, imagine that, because we all do that, right? Like all boys will do that. Like
you stop. It's your mom. Like that's how it goes. Like
stop. You get clapped up.
Actually, yeah, that reminds me of a conversation. Let me go through this and then we'll jump into that real quick and then we'll finish off. So then Brendan said Marvin meant traditional marriage. And if you have a good marriage, something else suffers in its glory under hippie love everyone logic.
Bop, bop.
He also said that she knows of, not sure. Marie said no cheating. It's a closed relationship.
Do they have common law there, Marie?
Okay. And Kareem says, do you mean why do women look on both sides of the coin? Dwight?
Nope, I'm not getting into it. Kareem.
But yeah. Marie just says, we are so happy, poor, but very happy. Hey, you know, what is that? What are those sayings? You might be poor, but if you have love, you are wealthy. I made that up too.
I was about to say I've never heard that one before. I don't think anybody. I don't think Bobby would subscribe to that. I don't think Sammy would subscribe to that. I don't think Future would subscribe to that, and definitely not Marvin Gaye. So.
All right. Right before I get into that, Ian says, well, that's not completely true. Marvin had been trying his dad all day before he hit him, and then the dad shot him. So it was a little bit of each.
I was the same shit. He said, listen, you might be big and all, but
a little bit. And yes, they do have common law.
Y'all married then. Just get over it. Y'all married. You just don't want to call it that, but yeah.
Okay. So before we go, this last question. Mm-hmm. So a girl put up a post and it said, remember the days where we used to say, yo mama? Yo mama was such a diss, but nobody said yo papa because nobody cared about yo papa type thing. And it was like a joke. So I was like, it doesn't really make sense because the only reason people reacted to yo mama is because we always felt that mama needed to be defended compared to daddy, where daddy didn't need to be defended. So it subscribed to that whole thing that women were weak and men were strong. And then they spazzed out like, since when did people say black women were strong or were weak? And when I say like 10 different girls just spazzed off, they were going off. And I was just like, I'm not even replying to this anymore. But yeah. So the whole thing is the yo mama. Why do you think people say yo mama? Why did yo mama hit hard compared to if somebody said yo daddy?
I mean, it seemed like the origin was like a very New York thing, and they used to always pick on kids who had like single parents, and they usually mama. And a lot of the mamas weren't all there. A lot of them was very like crack era and all that shit. So it was easy to just rank on somebody's mama. You dig? Like, and I guess it's everywhere, right? Because when you say something derogatory, like growing up in suburbs, like a hockey town, if you say I'm gonna fuck your mom, bro, man, they lose it. They lose it. You know, so I was just like, but if I said the same thing the opposite way, they wouldn't give a fuck. They'd be like, "Oh, that's so gay, bro." But yeah, you say something with their mom, they're like, "Yo, man, stop, man. Don't play with that. That's my mom, bro." So I just think it's just one of those we have that bond. You have that bond that we have to, I guess, protect in a way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, I don't know. They spazzed. And also, I was like,
You're probably
usually
like
if
you
you
don't
talk about
care,
your
like
dad,
'cause you're like your dad probably could handle it himself. So you're like,
but
no worries.
that's usually the argument, right? Usually when it came to your dad, it was my daddy can beat up your daddy.
Right,
You know what I mean? It was never like I'm gonna defend my
right,
dad. No, my dad can defend himself. But when it came to
right.
your mom, mom can't like
You doing this shit? What'd you say? Yo, pops.
right? Right? But it was always you have to defend your mom. But yeah, that whole argument was just like it threw me off because I was like, why are they spazzing like I'm saying black women are weak? I'm not saying black women are weak. I was just like, okay. But I figured like when people I feel like it's a PTSD thing. Like truthfully, that like you say something to like certain things to certain people makes them react like nuts.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure. Like to me, I was like, oh, it feels like she
But
could actually have like a
just
PTSD to something
if you want to
where it
piss off
comes to being a black
any
woman.
Jamaican, just pick a woman's body part and call him that.
A bumper.
Hey, titty. Anything, boy. I'm telling you, man. Hey, areola. What you just call me? Areola. Me don't know what that, but me know it's something to do with woman.
Areola. All right, let's see what people are saying. Kareen says most people feel closer to moms than dads.
Move your cervix.
Last week was Buddy Burger. This week is move your cervix. Oh, Brendan said, yup, male defensive mothers. Kareen, her mother has been dead for 21 years, and I miss her more than I miss my dad.
Condolences.
Say it now, move your cervix.
That's heavy, man. That's heavy.
Yeah, I know. Jelly says, we are taught the women should be protected, and she birthed you.
That's true. That's true.
Brendan didn't seem to hit as hard when said to women. And it's a Cammy's like, yo, mama. It just stings like a bee.
Mm-hmm.
And mom's been seen as nurturers and protectors. Emmanuel's coming in. My dad was extremely hard on me as a child, so I wasn't as emotionally connected to my father as I am to my mother. So if you want to say something about my mom, understand you're risking a whole lot more than just your reputation. So it's more of that connection to your mother than...
Could be. See, some people grew up with their father.
What people are saying, it's like it's closer to... It's more of a connection. It's a line of offensiveness that you cross in an insult battle. Times change, though. I'll say anything.
I get it, but like if you said something about your mom, I never thought you're actually talking about my mama. You know what I mean? Like
it was just like you're trying to be bright. Like
yeah, that's it. Like I don't remember ever feeling like this affected me, and I ever got mad if someone said your mama, because then they say something stupid.
Yeah,
like, your mama's this with one crooked leg. One you go, my mama don't got no crooked leg. I'm very literal. I mean, like, what are you talking about?
Yo, mama got a peg leg with a kickstand.
You're like, no, she doesn't. So it never ever affected me. Like, but she doesn't though. Like, it's funny, but my mama don't got that. But then people get mad. Like, what'd you say?
What'd you say about my mama? She just walked funny. She just walked funny.
The dumb ones. The dumb ones always. People, give me some good your mamas.
Your mama's so fat. She sat on Rainbow and Skittles fell out.
Wow.
Your mom was so fat, she got her own orbit. Like, yo, they used to go with.
What's the one? Your mama's so dumb. Look, Google that. There's always the awesome ones.
Oh, and two quick thing. Ian, everything now they involve black in America, black love, black queen, black excellence. Tired. I feel the same way, honestly. And then also, my youth was very white. It was sort of felt a shout out to black comedians too. Then Cammy, as a Jamaican, don't say nothing about my mother. True say.
Your mama's so dumb. When I said drinks on the house, she got a ladder. Oh man.
What was the poor ones? There are so much like.
Yeah, the poor ones. Those ones that you ready to fight, man. because he said it to the poor kid. Oh man,
Your mom was. It was like your mom was so poor. You light a match and she asked, "Who turned the light on?"
oh man,
You're like, "What? Say that again."
oh man,
Your mom's
oh
so fat.
man.
She's
Your
a hula
mama's
hoop as
so
a belt.
your mama so poor. She bounces food stamps.
Mm, Okay. All right, give us one more and then we up.
Your mama's so poor. Burglars break in her house and leave her money.
Okay.
Man.
Welcome back to like what 1985.
Oh man.
Ian came through. Ian came through. Ian came through. Oh, and Rocky came through with a joke too.
I love it, man. That shit
Ian
too funny.
says, "Your mama's so fat, she has 2 area codes."
You see like how ridiculous it was, but so it's like I always wondered like how do people take it so like to heart? Like
Rocky says these jokes are corny. You
there's
know
got to
why?
be something that hits home, like it actually happened to you, and that's why you didn't like the joke. Like, oh man, how
That's what
did
she
they-
says. These jokes are funny. That's why I was like, because she's a mama. She knows. She's feeling these.
Mama so
Your mama's so poor she recycles toilet paper.
see, like say that's something that really happened. Now you're gonna be like, yo, shut the fuck up, bro. That ain't funny.
Yeah, I told you that in confidence, bro.
Yo, man. No,
I
like
told you that in
you didn't know because you're just ranking. Like you're just ranking, and they finally one of them sticks. Like, hey, my mama does do recycle toilet paper. That's mean. No, you poor, bro.
Oh
You
man.
poor. Your mama's so poor. Damn, man. That one. I like the dumb ones, man.
Oh
Anything
yeah,
to do
real
dumb.
worthless.
All the dumb ones,
Yes, we are.
Oh man.
But yeah, see, I told you I was right.
What?
She said, I don't think it has truth, just the fact that you're talking about somebody's mother. I told you. As a mother, she doesn't like these jokes because she's a mother.
So what?
Hey, make your daddy jokes. We'll laugh.
Right. And you probably go like this. That's probably true.
That's probably
true.
There's a reason there's things called dad jokes because we like to joke.
Right. Like it's we do it to each other. You ever seen a bunch of dudes like brethrens around each other, man? Just sit in a corner that they can't see because if they see you, you're fucked. Because you're a part of you're gonna get what they call that? Ranked on?
Roasted.
Ranked. Let me tell you, get around a bunch of men. They roast each other left and right. Everything is funny, even though it's not funny.
Honestly,
like, remember when I had Buju?
Our family does that. Our family does that. Our family does that, and I thought that was normal. I still think that's normal. That where like
people and people say like you're so rude.
Like, yeah. I get around people and I start roasting them, and they're like, "Yo, why would you say that?" And I'm like,
"Yeah, what? But see, so do you understand?
Like,
so
but they can
at the
say
base of the yo mama, you understand how people take offense.
But I'm like, but they can get back at me. Like, I feel no way.
That's the thing. They don't understand it.
I opened the door, so
because when we roast, we roast.
True. We just walk through. Like
we roast.
Yeah,
that's why.
But this is why when we step into a party, we start into a party. People are like, "Yo, the Miller Boys are here. Let's go."
Yeah. The first thing to come in, man. Why your belly get biggie, man? Well, you're pregnant. That's coming. That's coming. Why you full pa muscle, man? Enough masturbation, not to know. You're like, yo, shut the fuck up.
Shut up. Well, yeah.
But that's what you do. Like you just clap, 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 clap. But then you get the newcomer.
The new boyfriend.
Yeah.
The new
and you thought that green dress look good, No, it didn't look good. It looked like snot. And they're doing this.
It's not funny.
My mama bought me this.
He goes right back to mama. You don't diss mama, B.
Yeah, I've been there, man. That's why I don't like being around people because I always clap. But my thing is, like, you can always clap back at me. Like you can, like you, I feel like you can go right back at me. Like it's okay. Like I lose a lot. Like trust me on this. Like, if I get you, I get you. But I lose a lot. So
Cammy's getting in there. So that's how you got on biceps.
boom, boom, boom. Not exactly. Picking big girls up. Big girls down.
That was very high.
Thank you.
Yeah, you picked that big girl very high.
You got to show her. Because one thing about big girls, they never get picked up. Never. So if you're gonna pick them up, you want them to tell their grandkids, like, you know what? Let me tell you this, grandkid. There was this one man. Like, you're gonna tell that story forever. Right here. Like, I make it look simple, but trust me, I'm doing.
The knees are all in it. The knees are unbuckling. They're going in.
You feel like, yo, she's tipping. Fuck.
That's why you kind of use the wall for leverage.
Nah, man. Nah. The thing is, when you think that you're in control, you think all this shit is awesome. You have to remember you have another human being involved with this. They have their own, I guess, reactionary reasons to do things they're not supposed to do. So one time I said, let me use the wall. And guess what she does? She pushes off. And I'm like, oh! I was like, oh, where you going? Like, it's funny as hell, dude.
Yo.
Like, just push this way. I'm like, she's falling. Oh shit.
That's what you get.
And then just like, if you just chilled, you'd have been perfect. Like, why did you push? But that's why I don't ride anybody in my back of my motorcycle, because I know what I'm doing, but I'm not sure that the person in the back knows what I'm doing. So I don't want to lift this way, and they're gonna pull me, or they don't go down with me, and I'm like, holy shit, they're not going down with me. So I don't have anybody on the back.
Well, okay. Well, on that note, let's give our shout outs. We ain't going. Big up Ian Joseph for being here. We got Vicky. Vicky came and joined us. You see me? That wasn't even the one I was trying to click on. You were just talking. Here we go. Yeah, Funko Pops are doing the thing. Big up to Cammy for joining us. Emmanuel's here. Who else? Let me keep going up and down. Kareen, Brendan, Rocky, Jelly. Still going. We got today was a good one. Marie, Australia.
Big up Australia.
True. Sagacity.
John Sue.
Crystal
Rocky.
Turner. Let's keep going. And jeez.
Timmy Turner.
Aaron McQuaig.
Aaron
McQuaig. Phoebe came true. With the arguments. With the arguments. Michael Williams. Yeah, man.
That's my exit music.
And that's, yeah, I think that's everything. That's everything. That's everything. That's everyone. That's everybody. See you later, Marie. Big up, my dude, Ian. Manuel said he picked up the girl so high because he want to grab him a little something to eat.
No, face to yourself. No, face to yourself, youth.
You see it.
Bad man don't do them things. Bad man don't do them things.
Cammy believes so too, because Cammy said very high indeed, with the closed eyes with the tongue.
Yo, me tell you that bad man don't do them things.
Bad man, no make no not face. Ian said, I do shit. Big up, everybody. Thank you for joining us. Another episode of FQRY Saturday. That's the name we're going with, I guess. FQRY Saturday. Make sure you've... Oh, hold on. There's a lot of new stuff I can do on this thing. Let me show you guys some things. Like, make sure... I press enter. Like, go to shop. Go for our stuff. FQRY hoodie. We're working on mugs, other little stuff. So go to FQRYshop.com. You'll be able to find all the things that we have. He's vibing out to designer, which is
Get in there, wanna.
sure. Sure.
You said something about Timmy.
He
And I was
laughed.
like, Timmy Turner.
Oh, Timmy Turner. Korean says take care. And
Big
yes,
up yourself. Big up yourself. Then.
and as an exit, Mr. Miller.
Yeah, there's a lot of fuckery out there, but you can't take that shit to heart, man. That's why we're here. We discuss it, have a good time. Thank you to all the fuckers. My fuckers. We are FQRY. You know how we do. You shouted everybody out, right?
Yeah, I went down the list.
Cool. Thanks. Like we always appreciate it. We always amazed when you guys actually stick around and actually talk to us and shit.
We're going on an hour and a half, bro. Like,
yeah,
they're here. We're doing good.
Yeah, dudes. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate spending time. People in Texas, if there's anything we can do, man, let us know, man. I know it's fucked up what's going down there. So if you need some care packages or some shit, let us know, man.
Straight
do
up.
what we can when we can. Do it.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Emmanuel said he's gonna help you out.
Cool. Bless.
Don't stress. It's all fuckery.
Damn, don't stress. It's all FQRY. And move your cervix.